Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot, and this reading is going to be for the sign of Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn, and thank you for joining me. You have two messages here from Spirit. I'm going to read those two messages, and then we're going to jump right into the tarot portion of your reading, okay? So your first message you have here from Spirit, Capricorn, is initiative, okay? It says, waiting won't bring results. Taking action is the key to unlocking new opportunities. Step forward boldly today. Act on an idea without over-analyzing it, okay? Here you go. I don't know if you can see that too well. Okay? So basically, Spirit's calling you out to go down a path if you haven't yet explored a different path. What this tells me is some of you, been internally thinking about doing something new with yourself or doing something new in your life when it maybe comes to career. But it doesn't have to come to career. It could be maybe taking the next step when it comes to a particular relationship or partnership if you're not married already. But for others of you, I do believe this is going to be more career-based, okay, because I have the Eight of Pentacles here twice. So it's something that you guys have been thinking about doing, maybe something you're good at, but you just do it maybe for fun or for a hobby or just for friends or just to yourself because you enjoy it. But you've kind of been thinking, should I really do this? Should I put energy into doing this? Should I look for a new job? For some of you, it's like branching out and doing something completely new when it comes to a career idea, or starting a new job, or looking for a new job, or just a side project that you've kind of been thinking about doing, okay? And Spirit is really urging you, some of you Capricorns, you know who you are because you have the procrastination card, okay? So it's saying procrastination or self-doubt may be blocking success. So whatever you do, we're telling you will be successful. Commit and take action, Capricorn. Do not fear. So whoever you Capricorns are that have been thinking about doing something and you feel like you really enjoy it and you feel like you're good at it, and you've had these thoughts of like really trying to maybe have a go at it or maybe leave your current job behind and go for something, Spirit is saying it's a go. They're saying you should pursue that. You shouldn't be afraid to go after your dreams or to go after. So clicking this video is to remind you or to at least help you and guide you to know that you are thinking correctly and you are on the right path, okay? Now let's jump into the tarot portion of your reading, Capricorn. You have the Nine of Swords here. So some of you have been maybe going over and over again in your head about something. Maybe it's something that, I do feel like a lot of you is your job. Maybe you're unhappy in your current job right now. Maybe it doesn't fulfill you anymore. Maybe you don't make enough. Maybe you not feel like you're seen or recognized. And if it's not in job, but I do feel like it's mainly job. But if it's not job, whatever this is for you guys is something that has been over and over. You've been thinking about it over and over again in your mind, okay? Maybe it is a relationship. Maybe it is a job or a certain situation. And maybe in some cases, some of you, the job came to an end for some of you. And you kind of now just thinking about what am I going to do, right? Because you do also have the Seven of Cups. So something could have already ended for you. And you're trying to figure out what is your next move for some of you, right? Spirit is calling you to have strength if that's the case. And no matter what case you find yourself in this situation, Spirit is calling on you to have strength here, Capricorn, to move forward here in any endeavor you see fit. If it is leaving a job to go pursue something else, you have the green light. If you have lost a job and you're being confused, but you have certain gifts and talents that you feel you might be thinking you're not good enough, self-doubt, Spirit is saying that's not true. You will be successful. If it's in moving in a relationship situation, you have the victory card here as well, telling you it's okay to move forward. If some of you have been thinking about moving or relocating, it is okay to move forward here. All right, so keep that in mind. A lot of you, if something has come to an end here with the Death card. Death card, I think I told you in a couple of readings ago, you're going through a transformation here, Capricorn. So here again, you have the Death card talking about transformation, but it's moving you to somewhere better. So if something has ended, or it's something that you will be ending or cutting out of your life, um, is to line you up to getting and receiving something better. So it could be a relationship that comes to an end. It could be a job that comes to an end. It could be a job that you're letting go and to pursue something else. In any endeavor where something has ended in your life, and I feel like you have maybe been thinking about it a lot, going over in your head, what am I going to do? Why did this happen? It is because you're going through a transformation, but this transformation is to set you up for victory here, okay? It's setting you up for brand new beginnings here, Capricorn. You have the Ace of Pentacles. These here are offers. These are the hands of God offering you a brand new, solid, stable opportunity. Some of you, I told you before, I believe that you're going to be called to be in like a leadership role, okay? So they have to remove you out of certain places that we keep ourselves stuck in. Out of fear, out of doubt, after, thinking how hard it's going to be if we try to move and go in a different direction. We talk ourselves out of a lot of things that God has already put in our spirit for us to go in a certain direction, but or should I say our ego, talks us out of that, okay? Because here you have the Four of Pentacles. So again, this tells me it's something, a lot of you with your job, you're holding on to it, right? And maybe you afraid like if I lose this job, I might not get another one if I lose this job, or if I don't stay here, what's going to happen, or I'm not going to have enough to pay my bills, or some of you, you're just thinking that you have to stay with something because you're holding. If you look at this card, this person is holding on to this for dear life. It's mine, right? But that it's a Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles talks about lack in a way for me because you're at the 4, right? You're holding on to just 4 when you can have 10, you can have 11, you can have more, but you're just holding on to the 4 because you're holding on to the 4 out of fear. You're holding on so tightly because you're feeling like you won't get more than that, or you're afraid just to lose that. What if I lose all this and I don't get any more? What if I lose this person and I don't get someone else again? I'm going to be alone. What if I lose this job? I'm not good enough to get another one right now, or I won't pay my bills. It's just that kind of thought, right, that keeps you stuck. Because Four of Pentacles is someone that holds on so tight that they are stuck, right? And this is a Eight of Pentacles. So again, it's like you're holding back, Capricorn. You're either holding back from a project or ideal, or you're holding back from leaving a job, or investing in yourself and building something up for yourself. But it is a sense of holding back. You are in the energy of the number 4, so look that up. Number 4 talks about stability. So it could be around your home, your job, your security. Basically it's about your security, right? You might not be wanting to give something up right now, even though in the back of your head you might feel like it's time, because you want the security of it. You might not love the job anymore. It might not fulfill you anymore. You might not feel recognized anymore, but you hold on to it for security. But Spirit is telling you, but some of you have something else that you can do that you're good at. And even if say you're good at the job, it doesn't mean you have to stay at that particular place, right? Some of you, it's a project that you need to do. Spirit is telling you you'll be successful. You have a victory card here twice, Capricorn. I want to let you know that. All you need to do is take action here with the Knight of Wands and move forward here in a different direction. Use your passion to move forward here. Some of you are going to get clarity here because this is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is my card of the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Ace of Swords here, right? And some of y'all are going to get that around a past situation. Now, this could be a past person, a soulmate, clarity about that, or it could just be clarity about something that you've been dealing with for over a period of time, and now it's time for you to get clear on what it is that you want to do to move forward. Because Six of Cups is about the past, right? So again, you could have been dealing with, let's say, a person from the past, a situation that's been long standing from a past, a job that you maybe had for a while, something you've done for a while. But it's clarity on it because some of you are like, what should I do? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I give this another shot? Should I move? It's all these kind of thoughts. It's going to be different for all of you, but all of you are facing these things in different ways, right? But I want to remind you, we'll get clarity on this, okay, Capricorn? You have the Four of Swords. So Spirit is calling on you to go within, okay? There, you see him in his little namaste little pose. But Spirit is calling on you, Capricorn, to go within, because in ourselves, We already know the answers, right? We think we don't because we listen to our egos a lot, and that causes confusion, right? These are some of the cups is confusion. You know, things all up in the air. Your mind like a monkey mind. You don't know what you should do, whatever, right? And one thing you run back to is what you know, which is security. Um, but Spirit is saying that you already know within you that it's something that is time to change, or it's something that has been put in you that you've been thinking about doing. And it's something that you internally feel needs to end. And if it hasn't ended for you yet, okay, Spirit is calling on you to end it and try something new. And for some cases, you know, you guys have already dealt with this. The Tower is just like the Death card. It's something that has came to a complete end. And again, if it hasn't, then it needs to, okay, in order for you to go in a new direction. A lot of you, is going to be what you do for a living, work, your job, your career, a personal project you working on, or you do something that you're really good at, okay, and for you to start doing that or investing in that or choosing another job, okay, for a lot of you. If you do this, you have the Sun and the Nine of Cups here, Capricorn. Your wishes will be fulfilled. You will be happy. You will be stable. So you don't have anything to fear, okay? I just want to let you know that if you click this video and you've kind of been going through something and been confused about a choice you need to make in your life, or something you feel you need to close out and step boldly into another direction, Spirit is saying yes, use your initiative and step boldly and drop the self-doubt, because you have everything within you to create the kind of life that you want to live. You don't need to fear anything. If you let go of something, or let someone go, or something go, you do not need to fear that you won't be okay. You'll be more than okay, okay? That is what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you back here again. Bye for now.